Hello, welcome. I'm Shalon, Self-Love Queen Passionista, an emotional energy alchemist, and I am here to help you along your self-love journey and navigate the energies and give you some tools and techniques to help you along your journey. So we are going to start with pulling some oracle cards. I like to use the Rose Oracle deck. We're going to see what is coming up for, this would be for July 2nd today, but these readings are good for whenever you come across them, okay? So let's see what guidance we have for today. This one. What other cards do we have for today? One more. All right. So we have the second bloom. Okay. A second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. All right. This is a beautiful card. So this is about remaining open to the possibilities, right? When we have our mindset on things working out just one certain way, then that blocks us off from other possibilities and other opportunities around us. It's like we have blinders on and we can't see everything that is ahead of us, right? Because we are so set in this one way of how things are supposed to turn out, right? Supposed to turn out, right? So it's about remaining open to the possibilities and being given a second chance to something that maybe we thought wasn't going to work out, right? Because we had our mindset on it only being able to happen one way, right? So let's see what the card says here. So this is a card of second chances, new beginnings, regeneration, and reinventing yourself. It's never too late to surrender to what is blooming within you. So if you think that you missed your opportunity on something, maybe now's the time to reevaluate and take a look at that, okay? All that matters is that you surrender to the buds that are longing to grow and be known. No matter your age or what may have previously occurred, this card is an invitation to surrender to a second bloom, to welcome the new and share it with the world, to acknowledge the secret passions, longings, creations, and yearnings, and let them bud and bloom. If we properly allow things to end, new beginnings will always come. If we surrender to the cycles of life, after winter, spring will always return, right? We trust in that. We know that after winter comes spring, and after spring comes summer, and after summer comes fall, and it just cycles again, right? If we if we tend the seeds in the fertile earth, they'll eventually emerge, right? We plant the seeds, we water them, we know they're going to grow, right? We trust that they're going to grow. Just as we think the season's over and winter's drawing near, some roses bless us with an unexpected second bloom. If this card appears in a spread, it's a likely sign that you too are set for a second bloom. Perhaps you have a creation that's waiting to be brought forth, or maybe it's a new relationship or passion in your life. Maybe what's waiting to be born is a new version of you. Okay? We have the full moon tomorrow, and so it's about really clearing out everything that is no longer serving us. Okay? It's stepping into a newer, higher version of ourselves, right? And if you're interested in that, I have my Lune Manifestation Magic meditation that is recorded, and I'll post the link for that in the comments. But just as we think the season's over and the winter's drawing near, some roses bless us with an unexpected bloom. Okay, I've read all that. Or maybe it's a new relationship or passion for, okay, read that too. The more open we are to change, the more open we are to life. Okay, the only constant in life is change, right? Trusting that. When we are able to flow with the ebbs and flows of life, right? Trust the ups and downs, then life will, we just trust that life is supporting us, right? Okay. The more open, oh my goodness, we are to life, the more open we are to being born again anew, right? We've been going through this death cycle, right? I feel like it's been months with the eclipse and clearing and everything else. And this is about the rebirth, right? Rebirthing yourself anew. This is what it means to truly live, being open to saying yes to life, okay? Being open to the possibilities, being open to the opportunities, right? Allowing the universe to surprise us, because usually what we ask for, what the universe has in store for us is much greater than what we can even imagine. So when you eventually take your last breath, you'll do so while still fully living. Interesting. So the soul inquiry is, what unexpected thing wants to bloom within you? Okay, very interesting to ponder, something that you might want to meditate and journal on, right? So the next card we have, the next two cards we have, actually, we just pulled on, it was in Friday's card reading. So they are coming up again because we are either still needing this because we're in the energy of the full moon cycle right now, or that we aren't getting the memo. So it's, we are nature, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection, right? We are the earth, right? Maybe we're missing some messages in this card. So let's see. It says, we are nature. Spending more time out in nature, I'm sure. Spending more quiet time out in nature, really connecting with the earth, grounding with our feet on the earth. We receive electrons from the earth through our feet, okay? Sorry, my battery's dying. We spend through the bottoms of our feet, right? For like at least 20, 30 minutes a day, if you can ground on the earth, you will notice a big shift in your energy, and you'll also be able to, you'll find a stronger connection with self, as well as like receiving messages and everything. Okay. So we built, a world on top of the world. If you look up the word nature in a dictionary, you'll see a reference to plants, animals, and landscapes as opposed to humans. We speak of getting into nature or getting grounded or something we need to do. We've forgotten that we don't exist in nature. We are nature. We were created just the same as the earth, right? We were created, depending on your beliefs, from the earth. Indigenous earth-based traditions have always seen the planet and all beings as interconnected and sacred, humans as one with the earth itself. The earth and Mother Rose are calling us back to the earth, to weave the sacred back in, to weave nature back into the center of our everyday lives, making it a daily practice to spend time in nature, to see ourselves as nature, and to spend more time interacting with the living natural world, returning to nature. It says, how's your connection with nature? What's your relationship with your own body? And how can you live in a more grounded way? I feel like this is really, being grounded has to do lots with our root chakra. Okay, so you may have some root chakra blockages going on that you might want to evaluate. Okay, so if you're having lower back pain, hip pain, that's all blockages in your root chakra. All right, so might be a good idea to see what's going on with that and really spend time out in nature. This card is an invitation to develop a deeper connection with the earth, to actively spend time with the physical, natural world around you, to tend it, okay? To take your place as a custodian of it, to see the sacred in all of life, to notice the changing seasons around you and within you, and to remember that you too are part of the earth's ever-changing landscape, right? We have our own seasons as women to honor those. Right now, with the full moon happening tomorrow, full moons are time for clearing, right? So we honor that cycle that we are in, and we need to nurture ourselves through that and rest more, because it takes more energy from our body, right? So spending time out in nature, with nature, okay, will help with that. To remember that you are nature and that you'll always find your true nature in nature, to embrace your body as your home and the planet as your mother, okay? Coming back to yourself, your body is your home. To feel safe within your body is a big thing, okay? To make peace with your body. You chose this body before you came to earth. How blessed you are. We are so critical of ourselves and our bodies, thinking that we need to look a certain way, right? Society has projected onto women that we need to look a certain way in order to be beautiful, right? It's about your very essence, your divine feminine essence, right? So the soul inquiry is, how can you connect more deeply with nature and your own true nature? How can you return more to the earth? All right, beautiful. The next card is the grandmother's card. So this is remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings, okay? We were talking about the weavings of the earth, the weavings of nature. Remember your roots, okay? Going back to through your ancestors. This isn't just, and this is probably why this card is coming up, because this isn't just a one-time thing. Okay. Like I've said before, it's like levels to healing, levels to releasing. What is coming up now with your maternal line that is needing to be addressed? Okay. So the rose was here long before you and me, and long before humanity itself. She holds within her the remembrance of civilizations past, roots that reach back for millions of years and hold the codes of creation. They carry with them the songs of the ancient grandmothers of the earth. Can you hear their song? Grandmothers of the earth. Tapping into the earth to receive those codes, the codes of our ancestors, of our grandmothers, of the grandmother rose, the great mother rose, right? When this card appears in a spread, it's an invitation to reach all the way back, to go forward. It's like, what is it? The cha-cha, where they say one step forward, 2 steps back, or whatever. It's then, to reach your roots deep, to soar high, right? We need to be grounded in order to elevate. Otherwise, we don't have any stability. We have no structure. We're just living up here in our higher chakras. And we need to be grounded and rooted. Okay? That's how our manifestations come to fruition, is when we are centered and rooted. So the ancient grandmothers are calling for you to remember the wisdom of your ancestry long before colonialism served so much that's sacred, before the rise and fall of empires and entire civilizations, all the way back to the origins of humanity. Okay? If you're called to visit certain places, if they call to you, there's usually activation codes there for you that you're needing. So if you can visit them, do that. If you can look up pictures or just even visualize or yourself being there, is very activating. Okay. They're calling you to play your part in this time of healing. Okay. If you're ready to play your part in this time of healing, then I know I said earlier, but you're going to want my Lune manifestation magic meditation. Okay. Using the goddess Isis energy. It is very activating and has light language activation in it. And it is about connecting with your higher angelic self. Okay. And tapping into your, abilities. All right. It's not personal. These are changing, healing times that we came here for, right? Everything that your ancestors endured so that you could be here today to make a difference in this world. Okay. To do the work that your ancestors are supporting you to do. Okay. All you need to do is call on them. If you're watching this video, you are most definitely an old soul and have lived many lifetimes. And so you're able to call on the wisdom from those lifetimes. You're able to call on your ancestors and the gifts that they have for you as well. So, original mother, and to see our role, oh my goodness, I'm going to go to reconnect and reach all the way back to the original mother, and to see our role as ancestors of those who are yet to come, right? We are doing this for our children, our children's children, our great grandchildren. Okay. We are breaking the cycle. We are the change makers. All right. For a more expansive, elevated, just amazing life, okay, of more ease for our, family to come. So to remain grounded and rooted in your life so that no matter how rocky things get, you always know that you are home, okay? That's why we are nature. We are home within ourselves. We are rooted and grounded. We are one with the earth, right? So that when we are rooted and grounded and aligned within ourselves, it doesn't matter about the chaos and the turmoil or whatever else is going on in our life. We are still centered in ourselves. And we are able to approach those things from an aligned, centered place, right? It's easier to navigate through life. It's easier to take action on things, right? As opposed to allowing those outside influences to affect our internal world, right? We are steady and strong within ourselves. We do not let them affect us, but we are able to approach them from a grounded place, right? So your rose transmission, if you want to place your hand on your chest, is I reach my roots all the way back to go forward. I call upon the sacred strength and support of my ancestors who did not forget to be with me now. I acknowledge the difficulties and what's coming up to be healed. And I do so for all who are yet to come. I offer you this light language activation. Nyaya tikimuya stianaya tokiamuya staya kiamuya naya kukiamuya. Breathe it in. Beautiful. Let me know what resonated with you from the messages for today. And like I said, I'm going to drop the link for the Lune activation in the description below. If you are wanting to elevate along your journey right now, this would be the meditation to get, as well as if you want any further guidance, I do soul-filled oracle card readings. And if you're looking to find your tribe, I have my group coaching program starting up in the fall, Self-Love Queen Academy. I'll drop the link for that below as well. I'd love for you to follow me on Instagram as Shalon_Self-Love-Queen and on Facebook, Shalon Lockard. So thank you so much for being here today. And remember, you weren't meant to blend in. You were born to shine. Have a beautiful day. Take care.